everybody, and welcome to today's video. We are going to go to the grocery store, and then I am going to show you what I'm making today as a meal. This is real life. I'm going to show you how I have to cook. Sometimes in life things aren't perfect, and I hope that you enjoy my video and get a glimpse a little bit of my life and how low income living doesn't have to be a living of drudgery. Low income living can be something very abundant. I'm living abundantly on very little. Let me show you what we're doing today. So let's go to the store, and then I'll show you my meal. I'm going to show you how I cook as well. Alright, so we have the Dietz and Watson, and this is celery-free recipe brown sugar molasses, and this was $1.19. I got this, and we are going to make some ham steaks. We don't eat a lot of ham, but when it comes to trying to save money and to make meals accordingly, sometimes we eat ham. Now, if you were a large family, you could cut this ham up and add it to macaroni and cheese. You could stretch this a lot further. But since it's only 2 of us today, I'm not cooking for anybody else. We're having the ham slices. The peas were 99 cents, and I also got some for 50 cents. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing with those. The 50-cent ones had a butter sauce to them, and the 99-cent ones were like this. So right now, I spent $3. I have some of my own homemade butter, and then we're going to have some instant mashed potatoes that I found in my stock. Now, we could have made homemade mashed potatoes, but the potatoes were $7 for a bag of them, and I used up all my potatoes from the garden. So that was not money efficient for me. This was so much cheaper. I got this last year, and I paid, I think, like $2 for a whole quart of this. So we're gonna have some mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, which is a great meal, and it's a great way to compensate for your meals, especially if potatoes or things like that are high priced. Then I found this chicken gravy for 50 cents. I've had this a long time. I am going to use this. Sometimes cooking by scratch saves you a lot of money. Sometimes having little bits of this type of food in the pantry can save you so much money as well. It's all about living below your means, whatever your means are. And I live in the low income because I'm living off of things that are very low. And so I don't have the money to go out and buy steak. I don't have the money to go out and buy items that are more expensive. A lot of times when you're cooking from scratch, if you have a gourmet meal, it takes like gourmet mushrooms and gourmet this and that. I don't have that. This is not a cooking show that's going to show you extravagant cooking. This is a cooking show to show you what you can eat for a very minimal price. All right, so I have to plug it in. I only have 3 burners that work. I have to quick unplug it. And this is my life. All right, as soon as the milk gets hot, then we'll go ahead and we'll put the instant potatoes in. Now the ham is already cooked, so all we have to do is just fry it up really nice. Now this is our main meal, so tonight we will have just a light meal. Sometimes I make rice. It won't have any meat in it. All right, I'll show you what everything looks like when we plate it up. All right, we have 4 meals. These are big portioned meals. And take a look how little money it costs. Now, there you go. From the local discount grocery store. Much cheaper, much better than any restaurant. All right, so that's what the peas look like. It tastes absolutely amazing. It had a little bit of cheese sauce in it, but the cheese dehydrated as well. And it's really good. I even was eating them just like that as a snack. It was absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to dehydrate more peas to get this done. So I'm thinking I'm going to organize with color. Solid colors go in one. And try to color coordinate. Our son gave us this. So I'm just going to basically color coordinate it. Light colors in one and dark colors in another. I am growing some chives. And I just felt like it's important to always go outside, even if it's just for a little bit, just to get that fresh air and to breathe that amazing air and just to get outside a little bit. Extremely dreary winter. Not snow so much, but rain and no sun. It's been very challenging for me because I love being outside, and outside gives me the energy that I need. So today I'm going to be planting some chives. Christmas came and went so quickly. It's hard to believe. Now we're into the new year. And so many different things that I want to accomplish this year. So I don't want to mess up this mulch. So I have the moss here on the side, which will grow really nicely. And you know what? I think that's all I'm going to do. It's the 2 trees and the deer. Oh, that's just absolutely perfect. I really love it. It's got that old look to it, and that's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna put it in my kitchen and I can watch it grow. So a lot of people right now are doing the 0 spend challenge. To me, I don't really want to do the 0 spend, but I'm going to do the very limited income spend. In other words, I'm not going to spend much money, except for I will go to the thrift store. That's my little bit of guilty pleasure, and I absolutely love going there, and I spend time with our children. So we will have that, and a few groceries, but very minimal spending this month, and of course the rest of the year, because the months of January, February, March, April, May are really low income months for me.